not everybody. Like, I'm gonna speak on me because I know how I can get. I have always wanted a lifetime with every person I ever dated in my life.
Girl, speak
because
on
that's who I wanted to be with. So being that I wanted to marry this and grow old and have kids by every man I ever dated, because that's what I want for myself, to be happy in the marriage. But I have learned that I gotta learn to separate my seasonal from my lifetime, and it's hard to determine who is your lifetime if they don't match. They can pretty much tell you what you want to hear, especially the manipulative people. They can tell you what you want to hear, but at the end of the day, that still can be a seasonal person.
Right. And see, the thing is, I think we give a lot of those seasonal people ammunition to use against us, especially when they ask us, what are we looking for? When I think I've narrowed it down to, when they ask me, what are you looking for? I just narrow it down to, maybe my top 3 answers, and I don't give them any more than that. They have to show me the other qualities that they have. And the thing is, a lot of times when we sit here and we get those people every bit of, I'm looking for a faithful man, I'm looking for somebody that's going to go out here and that's going to treat me right. And the thing is, you going out here and you giving them every bit of what they, they're asking for. They're going to max themselves to be exactly what you're looking for. And once they feel like they got you, and it's not even feel that they got you. Once they know that they got you, they switch it up on you. And then you be trying to figure out, well, where did this person come from? That person was there the whole entire time. You were just too busy not seeing it because they were faking who the hell they were, because you told them who you wanted.
Right. You right, but it all depends on the situation, because every situation, swear to God, is different. Now, some are the same, but every situation somehow be different.
Yeah.
And then you have your males and females that be so stuck on what could possibly be that they don't realize that lifetime person they want that person to be is a seasonal person, and we put so much into that seasonal person, like, we hurt ourselves because we invested in who we with at the time.
Yep.
I've done that, and it sucks. It sucks, but it sucks so much, but
you ain't gotta
especially if you have a part and you always want to make sure everybody's straight.
Yeah.
This is always trying to make sure people are straight. And Brisky got hurt in the process all the time.
See, and that's the thing, and that's my issue. And I'm going, like I said, I can honestly say that's my issue, because, and because I, like, after me and my ex decided to go our separate ways, it took me a while to start talking to other people. But when I did start talking to other people, I was looking more so for people that could fill that void that she left, instead of instead of actually working on me, instead of working on what I needed to work on. And the thing was, I had so many rebound people and people that were only supposed to be there just to help me get through the hurt that I was going through, and I was falling in love, and every time they did something to disappointment, I was hurt all over again. So it was like, it's crazy, because you're like, what the hell am I doing wrong here? But the thing is, what I was doing wrong was, I was trying to latch on to these people that weren't supposed to be there for a very long time. Or I wasn't supposed to be in a relationship with them. They were only supposed to be a friend.
Right. Oh, right. But sometimes we can't help. Yes, we can. But sometimes we can't help who we fall for.
You can't help who you fall for, but the thing is, if they're not giving off this, if they're not exuberating the same energy and they're not trying to work towards anything other than where they're at in your life, if they're only trying to be just that friend, or they're only exuberating just those friendship qualities, they're not trying to do anything more than just that, then those are the signs you need to take. But a lot of times we miss those signs because we see so much of what we want in that. Like I said, we see the qualities of what we want in that person instead of seeing.
And we gotta stop stop settling just because we see what we want. We settle so quick because it's like we see it, and then they can possibly be like this and this, and then we settle, and we won't branch out past the settling. And when man, look, I'm talking about myself, okay?
I mean, heck, I'm talking about myself. So I mean, like like my sister, my sister, me and her was talking today, and she was just like, why is this person so miserable? And the thing is, a person is going to be miserable because they fit. A lot of times, a person is going to be miserable because they're envious of what you have accomplished or what you have, and they don't have it. But the thing is, when you have that type of, a lot of times you have those type of people that find fault in everybody else, but can't see fault in themselves.
Look, them blind folks, them blind people.
Oh yeah. And a lot of times we and the thing is, we have, and I know I've had those type of friends, and like I told her, I said, sometimes you just need to cut them type of people off. Them type of people are only seasonal people in your life, and they only supposed to be there to teach you something. Once they teach you that lesson, and you see the lesson that they supposed to taught you, let them go.
Right.
Let them go on about their merry way, and let them be miserable and drag down somebody else, or let them be miserable by themselves. Because I can't take too many people that want to be, I'm down on my luck all the time, and I can't believe you.
Those are people that would drain the life out of you. Those are the people you actually need to stay the crap away from.
No, or the ones that always, you change. The thing is, this is the thing, and this is something because I was married before. When you get with somebody that you really want to be with, and y'all decide to make that lifelong commitment of marriage with a person, they are going to change for the better for their spouse and for their household. They're not going to be that same person they were before they got married.
Right.
That's what you're supposed to do. Actually, you're supposed to start changing during the engagement. You can't still do the same thing that you were doing when you were single.
Right.
And a lot of people don't. And then
you have, but you have those that, you made me think of it. You have those that, some guys be upfront about what they want. Like, I want to just be friends because right now I'm in like a hard rock in between a hard rock and a hard place, or whatever the hell they let it know upfront. They just want to be friends. Or some people say, I want to be friends with benefits. But you catch feelings for this person along the way of the friends and the friends with benefits that you ignore what they told you up front, so you force your way into them, and you hurt yourself because you automatically knew they just wanted the friendship from the jump. So, but you done poured girlfriend tendencies and her wife's tendencies into them and invested into them, and then when they turn around and remind you, hey, we supposed to just be friends, you automatically get hurt because all you can think of is, but I did this for you, and I did this, and I bought you this, and we did this, and I was there for you then, and then you hurt yourself. You can't do it. You got it. We women, because we women, I've done it.
Hey, it ain't just y'all women that have done it, because I've done it too.
But us women do it more. But then again, I lied. Men do it too, because I have met a guy that did the same thing, but I'm telling everybody up front now that talk to me, I don't want nothing serious. I don't want to be my friend. Don't even try to compliment me because I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm that bitter right now.
Right. See, and the thing is, that was something my sister asked me while we were talking earlier too. Was like, are you having sex with anybody? No. And the next question, I thought she was going to be like, okay, good. The next question that came out of her mouth was, why? I'm like, because for one, so, because at the end of the day, I don't want to just have, the thing is, for one, it's hard to find somebody just to have casual sex with, because everybody ain't for that. Right. And for two, that whole situation of, when you start having sex with somebody, one or the two are gonna start catching feelings, and I ain't got time for that.
Exactly.
I ain't got time.
That's what people fail to realize. Like we can go both head in on we're not gonna catch feelings, but sometimes the sex be so good, you forget that agreement, and then you get to just making sure that person. But you sometimes unintentionally you fall for people. So it really all just depends on that person and where they head at in that moment of the time.
Yeah, and that was my thing.
But if you know that person, and you making this like a friends with benefits agreement with this person, but you know this person gonna fall for you, why would you even encourage it? Why would you even step your foot into having sex with that person? That's just gonna make it worse, because then you got feelings involved, and then you're gonna hurt this person. People gotta learn how to just be honest and let go.
Yep.
People don't know how to do that.
See, and then that goes into those people that are supposed to only be there for for a specific reason. And right. I wouldn't necessarily say a friend with benefits are there for a specific reason. I mean, they're serving a purpose. I ain't gonna sit and lie about that, because I mean, hell, everybody got their needs. But it's like you say, like I said, somebody's gonna end up catching feelings. I don't care how much you sit here and say, "Oh no, I ain't gonna catch feelings." The lies you tell. Because right. After a while, that sex is not going to be enough.
Right.
That sex isn't going to be enough anymore, because after a while, somebody's going to want to start want to be intimate. That intimacy, right. And the thing is, sex wasn't designed for just to keep, sticking and moving. Although some of us, although some folks do it very well.
Oh yeah.
Some folks do it very well, but the thing is,
and if you're, I asked you, how do guys have sex without catching feelings? Like, I've asked you that
because they stick and move. A lot of guys stick and move. Okay, this is the way. And guys, I don't really care if y'all get mad at me for telling this secret, but it is what it is, because you got a lot of females that already know it. But you have guys that, have you ever noticed that a guy will not stick with one particular he will not double back and have sex with the same female within that same, a lot of times they won't have the same sex with the same female within a 2 to 3 week time gap.
Yeah.
They find a different chick to continue. They rotate chicks. They rotate women. So the only people that's catching feelings are that woman.
But
the guy's not catching.
We were born to give a damn, okay?
Huh?
Okay. So I said we were born to actually give a damn.
Yeah.
Okay. So we was born to be nothing but a ball full of love for a man, like to help nurture and nurture him and have his back and da 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 whatever the hell we supposed to do for a man. Submissive. But these now. Because we talked about being a rebound. Some women actually don't catch feelings because the guy that they're fooling around with becomes rebounds to help them get over whoever it is they trying to get over, or whatever it is they trying to fill a void, basically.
Right.
So I don't know. It again depends on that person and the situation. I wish you could three-way king, because honey, he will have a lot.
I mean, why can't you three-way him?
Is he busy? How much time we got left? I'm ghetto, I know.
You're very weirdo, but I got about 15 minutes left, unless I do a part 2.
You might have to do a part 2.
That'll work. But
yeah.
But I can honestly say, because before I met my wife, well, around the time I met my wife, I was messing around with 4 different females. And the thing was, I would never double back. I would never double back in that same week with the same one.
Why not?
Well, like I said, that goes into not catching those feelings. Because the thing is, if you're constantly having constant sex with one person, what do you think's gonna happen? You're gonna start learning. Somebody's catching feelings, and you're gonna start. And